Hello and welcome to Invest to the Moon, where I share with you the latest insights and trends on various commodities and markets. Today, I'm going to talk about the sugar futures price forecast for 2023, based on some recent developments and data. If you're interested in learning more about this sweet topic, please stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Sugar is one of the most widely consumed commodities in the world, with an estimated global consumption of 187 million metric tons in 2021-2022. It is also one of the most volatile commodities, as its price is influenced by many factors such as weather, demand, supply, trade policies, currency fluctuations, and speculation. In this video, I will explain why sugar prices have spiked to an 11-year high recently, and what are the main drivers and risks for the future. First of all, let's look at the current situation of the sugar market. As you can see from this chart, raw sugar futures traded at 24.5 cents per pound in April 2023, reaching their highest level since February 2012. This represents a 50% increase from a year ago when sugar prices were around 16 cents per pound. What are the reasons behind this surge? One of the main reasons is the rising demand for sugar, especially from emerging markets such as China, India, and Indonesia. These countries have seen rapid growth in their population, income and consumption of sugar-based products such as confectionery, beverages and processed foods. According to the International Sugar Organization, ISO, global sugar consumption is expected to grow by 1.9% annually until 2030, reaching 211 million metric tons. Another reason is the deteriorating weather outlook for some of the top sugar producers in the world. Brazil, which accounts for about 20% of global sugar production and 40% of global sugar exports, has been hit by a severe drought that has reduced its sugarcane crop and its ethanol output. Brazil uses sugarcane to produce both sugar and ethanol, and depending on the relative prices of these two products, it can switch between them. However, due to the drought, Brazil has less sugarcane available to produce either sugar or ethanol, which has pushed up both prices. India, which is the second largest sugar producer and consumer in the world, has also faced some weather challenges such as floods and cyclones that have damaged its sugarcane crop. India is expected to produce about 31 million metric tons of sugar in 2021-2022, down from 33 million metric tons in 2020-2021. India is also a major exporter of sugar, especially to Asian countries such as China and Indonesia. However, due to its lower production and higher domestic demand, India may reduce its exports in the coming months. On the other hand, some countries such as China and Indonesia have increased their imports of sugar to meet their growing demand. This has created a tight balance between supply and demand in the global sugar market, which has supported higher prices. So what are the prospects for sugar prices in 2023? Well, according to some analysts and experts, there is still room for prices to shoot higher in the short to medium term. They cite several factors that could support this bullish scenario. 1. The weather risks are still present for some of the key producing regions such as Brazil and India. If there is no significant improvement in rainfall or irrigation levels, these countries may face further reductions in their output and exports. 2. The demand for sugar is expected to remain strong or even increase as more countries recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and resume their normal economic activities. The consumption of sugar-based products may also rise as people seek more comfort food and indulgence after a stressful period. 3. The cost of production and transportation of sugar may also increase due to higher energy prices, labor costs, and inflation pressures. These costs may be passed on to consumers in the form of pricier candy, beverages, and processed foods. 4. The speculation and hedging activities by traders, investors, and end users may also add more volatility and momentum to the sugar market. As more people anticipate higher prices or try to protect themselves from price fluctuations, they may buy more futures contracts or options on sugar, which may drive up prices further. However, there are also some factors that could limit or reverse the upward trend of sugar prices in 2023. 1. The supply of sugar may improve if some of the producing countries manage to recover from their weather problems or increase their acreage or yield of sugarcane. For example, Brazil may see a better harvest in 2023-2024 if it receives more rainfall in the coming months. India may also boost its production if it implements more efficient irrigation systems and pest control measures. 2. The trade policies and agreements among the major sugar players may also affect the supply and price of sugar in the global market. For example, the U.S.-Mexico Sugar Agreement, which regulates the amount and type of sugar that Mexico can export to the U.S., may be renegotiated or modified in 2023. This could have implications for the U.S. sugar market, which is highly protected by tariffs and quotas. 3. Technological innovations and alternative sweeteners may also pose a challenge or opportunity for the sugar industry. For example, some researchers and companies are developing new ways to produce sugar from sources other than sugarcane or beet, such as corn, algae, or cellulosic biomass. On the other hand, some consumers and manufacturers are switching to non-caloric or natural sweeteners such as stevia, monk fruit, or erythritol, which could reduce the demand for sugar. So, as you can see, there are many factors that could influence the future of sugar prices in 2023. It is hard to predict with certainty what will happen, but it is important to be aware of the trends and risks that could affect your decisions and actions as a consumer, investor, or trader of sugar. I hope you found this video informative and interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching and happy investing.